Hello everyone, here's Paul from Making Waves, and today I'll be talking with my great friends from the design team with Kamelia and Ruta, and we have great subject for you today. Why the hell do I need a designer in my project? Girls, can you say two, three sentences about yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Kamelia and I work in Making Waves as user experience designer. I started my career in design almost 5 years ago as user experience researcher.
And I am Ruta. I work at Making Waves as UI UX designer. I started my journey about 5 years ago too, but from graphic designer and role in digital marketing area. And today we are making nice digital products for enterprise clients with Kamelia and other two designers.
Okay, girls, let's move to the first question from my customer. Do I really need a designer? I just want my idea to be developed. So, girls?
So, yeah, the clients usually have an idea, but we believe they also want that the solution that they have in mind will also be nice and easy to use for the end users. They also probably will have some goals that they want to achieve, like maybe getting some money, maybe gathering some specific audience. So all these requirements should be specified somewhere before development.
Unfortunately, your idea as a client is not enough to start development, to build a digital product or a service. Before the idea and the development, there is a massive black hole when we don't know many things, and development basically can start right away. And the gap somehow must be filled. The solution must be created, designed before the development. So that is the design between those two stages. And that's why you need designers. Designers are responsible for taking your idea, analyzing it, and shaping to the concept, creating the functionalities, planning them, so they may be developed and delivered. We ask a lot of whys to gather a lot of knowledge and to propose the best solution that will fulfill the client's needs.
Okay, so what exactly do the designers do?
It's a common thinking that designers are only responsible for the visual design. And especially in IT projects, it's much more. In Making Waves, we have two design specialties. It's the user experience design and UI interface design. And these roles may overlap on a daily basis. But the point is that working together with a little bit different perspective, with a little bit different skills, we can deliver the full experience of the solution that we create. And what are the differences between these roles? So the user experience designers, so-called UX designers, are usually closer to the business, closer to the analytics. They are focused on designing the user flows, validating the first idea, as Kamelia mentioned, and also running the user testing. So it's more about to look on the idea from different perspectives and trying to see pros and cons of different decisions during this process. And user interface designers instead, so-called UI designers, are responsible for the visual design, but not any graphic designer is a UI designer, because it's also about specific knowledge regarding the digital products. So it's knowing about technical possibilities and restrictions, like how to design for different devices, and also knowing how to use these technical possibilities to create something that will drive attention.
Very important part of our job is communication. We have a lot of meetings during the projects and we talk with business. We gather the requirements and validate the idea. But we also talk a lot to developers to check the technical possibilities, to verify the costs of the delivery. So it's the whole preparation process between the idea and the development. but we do not allow to take the lead for business and development, because as our position says, we are user experience, user interface designers, and we talk also with users. We check their needs, and we want to deliver the products that will they like, and the products that will be easy to use for them. You can even call us user advocates. Let's say it may be very common that you will hear from us, we cannot do this as you wish because people won't understand it, and they won't be able to use it. It's very important because your perspective as a client and our perspective even as a designers is not end user perspective, and it's very important to remember about this.
So now it is clear. Okay, but what can I get as a deliverable?
Okay, so at the beginning, very important thing is to define the product and the service scope. So this is the first step in this filling the gap between the idea and the development. So it's basically the validation of the idea and creating the plan for functionalities, maybe even prioritizing them, because sometimes the idea may be too broad. So we need to define what should we do first, then validate, and maybe what to develop in the next step. We try to align our approach to the business, so we treat every client in the unique way during this process and functionalities definition.
And once the scope is defined, and also we want to validate something, a clickable prototype can be useful in this moment, because it's a great way to test and feel the product before it's coded in any way. As you can see on the screen right now, it can even look almost as done application that you can go through on your mobile device, for example. And it can be really a huge money saver if you really want to work on the solution you want to implement, that it will be the best version of what you can do before implementation. Also because the design prototypes allow you to create changes much easier, faster, and cheaper than, for example, directly in the code. The other thing that you can get as a deliverable is the interface design, something that I think most of people are familiar with. So it's about delivering the look and feel, the graphic design for the product, but it's also about preparing the specification for the development. So the better the specification is done, the smoother development process gets, because developers in this way, they get really specific thing to implement. And they don't need to think over and over again during the coding process about that.
We mentioned a few times the need of validation and verification. So here are also the usability tests. There are various methods underneath this term. What we would like to mention are the two types of tests. The first type is if you have a problem, or you think that there are some problems with your products that is already existing, it's a good idea to verify it with users, to look for issues that they may face. And the other type is when we are creating a product from scratch. So before development, before the final delivery, it's very wise to see how people interact with the solution. We can conduct such studies, of course, remotely, what is very important in current situation.
And also it can happen that you have the business running and you want to just create some new idea for your product, for your solution, or maybe solve some specific problem regarding your application or any other product. And that's where also designers can help you, because we can run the ideation workshop to help you to organize that and gather some ideas, validate these ideas, maybe decide which one of them is the easiest to implement and most possible to implement. And just lately, we've been running a hackathon for one of our clients regarding the coronavirus lockdown, and it was done remotely. So as you can see, even in the current situation, it can happen. So just to sum up, why the hell do you need a designer in your project?
Yeah, answering to this question, we would like for our clients to know that our work may help them to validate the ideas, and with this validation to minimize the risk and optimize the cost of development. Also, like we said, delivering a great experience for the user is important, but also it's a possibility to gather new perspective and idea for the whole business.
Okay, girls, thank you for your time. Thank you for this bunch of knowledge. And I think that we need to make an additional second video and talk more about the MVP and checking the business ideas and also prototyping. So hope next time we will be talking about that. So thank you very much and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.